Hey, how is it going everyone? Foy is here. In today's video we are going to explore an old factory that was abandoned years ago. So in this video I'm going to be on my own because it's actually kinda risky to be around here. It's a place that I've been known in the past years to be home for such things as drug dealers or even just drugged people and just overall kind of weird people just kind of all around the place because it's so huge and you can really get in really that easily. It's also kind of risky to get in because it's quite prohibited to go in there, even if it's like not really in use and anymore, and there is no real risk if you pay just a little attention to where you're walking and don't fall into a hole on the ground on the ground. So yeah, I don't really like to go in this kind of place with friends, and especially at daytime because it's like so just easy to get spotted by a policeman passing by or just weird people and yeah. But if I may just suggest something, you may never URBEX, never like go urban exploring on your own. It's most likely too risky, and especially in these kind of places when you know there is like a story of weird people going in. That's actually not the first time I'm going in there, and I've actually found at times sort of satanic stuff, or I don't really know what you want to call it, but just basically like candles placed in a sort of really weird way, some kind of creepy and now this place is kind of uncanny, it's a little weird, and I know a bit of the story behind it. I mean, I just know that there is weird people going in and out, and even the place, just a lot of stuff moves each time I go in and do a little URBEX or go in to take a few pictures. So this time I'm going on my own. I will have just no stuff. I only have my mic, my camera, and this is about it, because I know that if I have to run, I can bring a lot of stuff with me, and it's not something that I usually do. Usually I always carry a backpack, sometimes with my DSLR, or at least with some kind of med kit or something like that, just in case of any emergencies. But we are going to get to it, and the first thing is that we will have to find a way to get in. I think I have my little idea. I'm going to try where I usually enter this place. And so without further ado, let's get to it. So as you can see from the metal thing behind me, they have tried in the past to really block the place, just to reinforce the walls and all the stuff there is around to prevent people to get in, and it did not really work. Last time I did find another way in, but I've just seen that some other people actually managed to just torn the thing apart to just get in. So I really hope we are not going to encounter anyone, and if that's the case, I hope I can still run pretty fast. Alright, let's get to it. All right. Okay, so I do believe that we are safe. I don't really hear any noises at the moment. I'm going to show you a little bit around the building and then we are quickly going to get in. There is actually two main buildings, one which is pretty much empty now. There is no machinery, nothing in it. Everything has been removed. Sorry. And the other one is going to be way more interesting, and we are going to spend actually a lot more time in that one. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've just checked by the window. I don't really see anyone, but I kinda hear a few noises. We are going to keep going in quietly and hope everything's gonna be alright. So the old place you can see right in front of me, it's actually supposedly not abandoned, but I've never really checked. I don't really know if people are still going in sometimes, and I have really no idea, so we are just going to keep it quiet for now. Okay, so now we are really in front of the building. I don't really like to be here because it's way too easy to get spotted. But I kinda want to show you a little bit more around the place. And here you can see the main entrance, but it's closed now. You can already enter from there. You might actually hear a lot of noise. It's because we are just next to a road and we are actually almost in quite medium city, so there is a lot of people around the place, and that's why it's so easy to get spotted by the police around here. And that's why I don't really like to bring people with me here at daytime. At least at night it's more easy to like to disappear and to stay hiding. Here I'm in place side, so I'm going to run forward and I'm going to go in the building, alright? Okay, I'm going to check if I don't hear any noises, and if we're good, we're going to get in the first building, alright? Okay, so I do hear noises on the roof, and that's why I was hearing earlier on. But it seems that it's just like, I don't know, like, some of the things that are growing on the trees that are just falling on the roof. And because the roof is so like, tiny and light, it does make a lot of noise when it comes down and just falls on it. But I don't think there is anything to worry about for now, and we're going to take a look at this first building for now. Let's go. It's actually most likely that this first building have been used maybe to store stuff, maybe even to store vehicles, because I can see some lines on the ground, yeah. Nailed it. Still there is some machinery a bit here and there. Some electrical stuff. I can see people have been playing airsoft around here. Doesn't surprise me too much. I just heard the door closing. I don't really know where it came from. funny, there is, marks on the ground that were probably used to film something like a video clip or something similar to that. I've never really figured out how you can go up there. I mean, we probably do need a ladder, and the only ladders I've found here were pretty much broke. And I believe I will not really be able to use them to go up there. There is actually some really, really cool graphs around the place. I really like that, sometimes they are just, kinda ugly or not really looking well, but there is definitely some really, really, really nice pieces of art around this building. It's really cool. So I'm going to show you, there is some sort of little office, that was maybe used at the time to welcome the people who were visiting the site. I mean, not visiting, but when there used to be like some machinery and just when this place was still working. There is always that, like that front desk, or I don't really know what you want to call it, but where just people goes and they're like, oh yeah, I'd like to go there, or I'd like to go there, and we are actually right in front of this office, I believe. I'm going to try to sneak in. There is this bottle of ice, but it's made of ice. It seems really hot here. There is an old monitor here, and this was probably used to it's this kind of calculator that you can use to print what you are doing on the calculator. And there is those old-fashioned posters. Okay, so now we are going to head towards the second building. We are going to take the back door to go there. Let's go. Alright, so we are going to live here. This place was probably used to unload the trucks who were arriving on the site. Here before. I'm going to have to move that gate. I hope it's not going to make too much noise. I have a bad feeling about that. But it's... Oh, they are... I'm shocked. They've locked the thing into the wall. I believe they really did not want people to come here. This one here is not locked. Yeah, this one. Jesus Christ. Well, if that was a stealth mission, pretty much failed. Guess I have to take a little bit of a jump here. Right. So earlier we entered the place from around here in the bushes. Cannot really see from here. And this is the second building right here. This is the one I'm the most worried about, because it's in this one that I've found all the creepy stuff, and it's actually that very place that is known for weird stuff happening. It's actually way darker than what I was hoping for. Thanks, my camera / smartphone does a pretty good job. Okay. By the way, I did not told you, but this place was most likely, I'm not 100% sure of it, but it was most likely used to make paper. You will see a little bit after that. There is a few kind of machinery that I believe are used in the process of making paper, and yet I'm not 100% sure of it. It's actually been really hard to find any document or anything, like any archive or just pretty much any information about this place, as it have been closed quite a while back, and I'm almost pretty sure that there never was like some kind of major incident or anything like. No one died in it, or it's just basically closed because it was just too old to be kept running, and I mean, probably most of the machinery was just aging not that well, and it was just getting too old, and they had to move out and build something, I guess, better, and somewhere else. Don't really know. It's actually really hard to find any kind of information about this place. So there is something here I want to show you. So it appears to be some kind of underground system, and it does actually make sense, because if they were in fact making paper here, the process of making paper, as I was saying, it does actually make sense that they had some kind of underground system to filter the water, because the process of making paper does you have to use water, and most of the time they have to add some chemicals really bad, for the water and everything, like basically just killing like every living organism living in the water, and so before they can release it even in some kind of center to clean the water even more, they have to at least filter the water a little bit here, and that's probably what this sort of underground system was used to at the time. We are going to get in that second part of the building. This thing here was probably used, I'm not really sure, I'm not an expert on that, but it was probably used to lift pretty heavy materials, I guess. At least it does look like it. I've been scared because the wind made just like some of the stuff move. Yeah. seems clear to me. Well, we're going to go ahead. This door right behind me, it's actually where I've discovered some of the really weird stuff, like with the candles and everything. We are going to take a look inside and see if some of the weird stuff remains. Alright? Oh shit. There is no windows in here. Gotta see if I can turn the flashlight of my camera / smartphone on, because it's really dark as hell in here and we are not going to be able to see anything. And I did took a flashlight, but I forgot to bring it with me. It's actually it's in my car. I forgot to take it. Alright, so you might be able to see it, but I actually managed to turn on the flashlight on my smartphone, and yeah, I hope it's going to be enough for us to gonna see what's in here. Let's go. But they have blocked the door with that stuff. I don't really know why. I don't really know why they did block that door. But we are going to see. Oh jeez, the whole door is coming. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's dark, man. It's really dark. Shit. Does not come. Oh my fucking lord. See, there is this kind of tombstone. There was a lot of way weirder stuff before, but in this same fashion, with a lot of candle here and there. But I don't seem to be able to find it. It seemed that they've been removed, so I don't really feel it, because this was the creepy room with all the weird stuff, supposedly, and all the weird stuff is almost gone. I mean, really most of it. There is just the 2 tombstones left, and that means that people actually came here not too long ago. I don't really feel so great, about it. Okay. Let's go ahead. You see here that machinery, I believe that was used in the process of making paper. It's really not easy staying on that old ladder. It's really unstable. I'm going to get down, alright? Really huge. Going to see that. It's really insane. There is a room right there. I really love it. It's insane how huge it is. Oh, freaking air, man. I don't really know if that's an entrance for a cave or something, but right, let's get upstairs. Right. I believe we are all good. So, in my opinion, this whole building thing, now the second part of that second building we are going to visit, it was used, in my opinion, once again, it was where all the heavy machinery was, and where they really did make the paper, because even if most of the building is now empty, you can see the remains of maybe what was used, like here, maybe what was used to, to hold the machinery in place. And considering the size of those things, I really believe that it's where all the heavy machinery was and where the whole process of making the paper happened. But if some of you guys may know more about it than me, for sure, let me know in the comment below what you think it is and what you think it was used to. So let's take a little tour around the place, would you? So you may hear a little background noise. I'm going to show you that afterwards once I'm outside. There is actually a really nice river going alongside that building, but that does make a kind of background noise, but that actually does help hiding the noise background when I'm talking. So I'm a little bit freaking out right now because I've heard some metal noises from the floor below, and that's making me a little bit nervous. I'm not really confident. We are going to keep going forward. I've just heard some kind of snake-like noises, so that might explain the metal noise I've heard. So a snake. I mean, this place is probably home to a ton load of snakes, and when they are moving around the place, they might just cause some noise, I guess. I really hope it's that, because that's really freaking me out right now. I kind of feel good, being in that room because it's so huge. I don't know, I don't really feel trapped in here. And like there is so many issues, so many ways, to get out pretty quickly. It can relieve the stress I had. And yeah, I don't really know what this place was used for. Probably to store some really huge machinery to make the paper. There is actually a sign here that say, how would I translate that? It's like non-valid product, conform product. I'm not really sure that that's an English word. But I really love this place. The roof is beautiful and it's just so huge. I just love it. I love how the leaves just are going back into that place. That's really cool. I really like it. So this path here is just taking us to the other room, but I'm not going to go through here because it's really too much in shambles, and yeah, I'm just going to go through the outside here way will be way easier. It's really weird because after all those years, it really feels like you're going through the jungle, you know? Nothing has been cut. Everything is just a mess from the inside to the outside. So okay, we are arriving in one of the places of the building I really don't like. I can't really explain why, but it always just felt so odd to me. I'm not going to be really, I'm not going to feel great in here. This is the path I'll show you earlier on the other side of the building. I'm going to show you upstairs. There is a really cool thing I've got to show you. Those stairs are way more broken than the others, because they are made of wood, so they've been really damaged through the years because of the water and everything. It's just way less durable than the metal ones. Not so much thing to see here. So here is the cool stuff I wanted to show you. It's dark. And here we are. And there is no fence. It's just again. Woo. I really love the view here. But you know, my messed up mind always make me think like this is so huge and you can see like so far away in the building. Just imagine the stress like if I see someone like here and like this person just saw me, I'm stuck here. There is no issues. I'm forced to be like to go to the bottom floor and to run away. So by that time it would have reached me. And, that's just me and my messed up mind, but that always like stressed me out so much when I'm here. Even if I do love the view we've got from that place. But no, seriously, like, how freaking creepy is that behind me like that? I can't even explain it, but I really don't feel great around here. One more reason to hate, or at least dislike this place and this part of the building, is that there is a terrible smell. Like, I would say that it does smell like mold, I guess. Like almost like something that is rotten. I don't even remember that word. I'm sorry. But yeah, that kind of smell bad. So let's just keep going. I don't really want to stay here too. I don't want to stay here too much. Ash. I'm not going to stay long in that part of the building because there is no window and it's very dark, and I only have a really poor flashlight to light up the place. So we are going only to take a really quick look. There is not much to see. Last time I came here at night but I came with a few friends. I did found a dead animal, maybe some kind of fox or this kind of stuff. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, I'm going to try to show you that quickly if I'm not freaking out too much. And I'm going to quickly run out of here. We're actually almost done. There is a really little room I want to show you, and then we are going to leave. So this is almost the end. I really hope you are enjoying this video so far. So it's not really easy, but yeah, I really hope it worth it. For the love of God, this is really dark. This flashlight doesn't light up anything. Oh my God. Here you go. For the freaking love of God, Jesus Christ. There is a bunch of really old stuff. Last time we found the bones, it wasn't actually placed here, but it's me and my friend. Last time we came here, we found that and we put it on the table, and here is the rest of it right here. All the bones. I don't really know what it is. It might look like a cat or a fox. I don't really know what it is. I'm not going further away. I've shown you what I wanted to show you, and it's just empty. There is just a lot of stuff like wood and other things against the wall to prevent people from opening the door we've seen earlier. I'm bolting the shit out of here. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I hate places like that. You have to come down now, and then I've almost walked into a freaking giant spider web. Breathe, man. I'm either a really bored individual or I'm a really stupid one. Probably think a little bit of both. Fuck's sake. Yes. And here is the last room. There is really not much to see in here. Few cool graphs. The ceiling is pretty cool as well. It was probably used to store some kind of things. I mean, I see boxes here, which are pretty huge. This thing always kinda creeps me out. If you've never heard of what pareidolia is, if I think about it, I will put a link to the Wikipedia page. Pareidolia is basically when something that is non-human and I don't know, like yeah, you know, like a random shape in your coffee or something like that, and there is some kind of random shapes, but when you look at it, your brain like process it and kind of see, oh look, there is two eyes and a mouth and a nose, and it kind of looks like a face. And this is what pareidolia is. It's when there is something that absolutely it's a non-living thing, and a human, I mean you, me, can emphasize it as it would be a human face. And sometimes it does make some really funny stuff, and sometimes more creepier ones. And there is actually a lot of example on Google image that you can search for, and even probably other image websites. But yeah, that's what pareidolia is, and that's why this thing sort of creeped me out a little bit. And that's great. Okay, so now I'm going to leave. We've seen pretty much everything. I hope the back door I know, which is basically just a hole in a fence, I hope... Get away! I'm getting attacked by insects, that's terrible. But yeah, I hope the back door that I know is not closed and they have not repaired it. Cause otherwise, I mean, I have to go all the way back to the car, and that's going to be a really pain in the neck. So yeah, I really hope that you liked this journey, but it's not the end yet. I want to show you. Oh yeah, and I can see it from here. It's open. Wait, so I'm going. Insects and plants have been just completely destroying me. It's terrible. Okay, let's get out of that place. Alright, and we are finally out. Well, so it was definitely one heck of an experience, and I really hope that you enjoyed that as well. And you are seeing this building right behind me, and there was a creepy dude maybe going out from the place we were. He's just running away. So that's only creeping me out a little more, because I think there was a loud. I mean, when I think about it, there was a loud noise. At some point in the building. When I was on the second floor, I thought that it was a snake, and I prefer to believe that it was a snake. But it was maybe that dude, and it seemed a little bit creepy to me, especially that he started running afterwards. Yeah, that's odd. Let me show you that little river I wanted to show you earlier. Isn't it beautiful? That's one freaking nice way to end the video on that really beautiful river right next to that really creepy place I just had to explore. I mean, it wasn't overall really that creepy, you know. It wasn't really that much creepy. There is just like two or three places I don't really like. There was like the room with the tombstones that I really never liked since I've discovered the weird stuff in it. There is the other room that smells like mold and rotten stuff that I still can't really explain why. And there is that last room that doesn't have any windows, and there is the dead animal in it. And I mean, the dead animal doesn't really freak me out that much, but the fact that I feel really trapped into that room, and it feels like I can't really get out. and plus the fact that I'm sort of claustrophobic, I really... What the hell is that, man? I've never noticed that before. But so we are really next to the factory we've just explored right here. So it seems that the underground system might just come back here. There is no way I'm going underground, especially when I'm alone, and this thing just seems like it did not move for at least 100 years, so there is no way I'm trying to get in. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to end the video here. We have seen everything, and I'm almost back to my car. And yeah. Yeah, so I was saying, I'm back to my car and we've seen pretty much everything. I'm really glad that I went against my fears and I successfully showed you everything there was. Don't forget to stay after the video. Hopefully I'm going to recover the footage I did to build the trailer of that channel when I went to that place one time at night with a bunch of my friends, and so I'm going to put that like right after the end of the video, so you've got some little extra in that's going to be that's going to be a little fun to see. But I prefer to warn you, I did not really have like the proper stuff, like I did not add my microphone properly turned on, and it was really bulky. I did not add a stabilizer for the camera, so it's not really that great. We went at night and I had some really poor flashlights to light up the whole thing. So yeah, this is just going to be a little extra, so you can see like what's in that sort of little I don't even know, like water pipe stuff. I don't really know how you want to call that, but yeah. So I've said everything pretty much, I guess. So yeah, I really hope, as always, that you did really enjoy that video and that you enjoyed this exploration as much as I did. And so yeah, I really hope that I'm going to see you soon. So don't forget to subscribe for more URBEX coming soon. And so yeah, don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well. I mean, thumbs up as well if you like the video, and I would really appreciate it, guys. And so yeah, I guess that I see you guys the next one. Bye. Logging out. Si il y va, j'y vais. Si tu y vas, j'y vais après. Moi, j'y vais. Vas-y. Quelle belle paire de fesses. C'est Gucci. Ouais. Est-ce que tu peux sortir là-bas pour revenir? Ouais. Vas-y. Attends. Tu trembles, ça, merde. Ah, il s'amuse à faire du golf. Excellent. Ah, il a rien. Bah, il aura un souvenir. Mais c'est quoi cette balle de golf? C'est pas une vraie balle, elle pèse rien. C'est pas des trucs de jeu pour les chiottes. Putain, il y a écrit Jésus dessus. Attends, allez bien. Attends, bouge pas.
GG avec une moustache. Mec, je crois que c'est un signe pour toi.
Yes.
Moi qui crois tellement en lui.
Attends, je vais aller voir du coup. Pas juste pour voir.
Oh putain. T'en as une autre de balle si tu veux. Attends. It's alright.
Ah mes mollets.